Hey everybody, I'm going to do a quick review, a little tour, and give you a little sound sample of my new Pearl Masters Maple Complete, the MCT series. When I was looking to buy a new kit, part of that process included going through YouTube and looking at reviews of drums and things like that. And it was hard to find a lot on the MCT series. So I thought I would add something on there for anybody who's going through the process like I was. Anyhow, the sizes here, we have an 1822 bass, a 10x9 rack tom, or excuse me, a 10x8 rack tom, a 12x9 rack tom, and a 14x14 floor tom with a 16x16 floor tom. All the drums are the matte black finish, and I especially like the bass drums, how on the hoops you have a little bit of the natural there. I know a lot of folks didn't like that, and they preferred that the hoop be stained 100% to match the rest of the set. But I really like that natural look. I think it's pretty classy, but to each his own, you know. And the hoops on each drum are Pearl Super Hoops. They don't have the fat tone hoops and they don't have the die cast hoops, but the Super Hoops give it a really, really good, clear, focus sound. I really think the drums just have a really deep fundamental note, and the tone just, it cuts, but it's also really low and smooth. So I have still on the drums these stock heads. I put some Remo coated pinstripes on there, and that sounded really, really great. And I took them off, went back to the stock clear pinstripes, the Remo UTs, and both heads sound great. Now the rack tom is sitting on a snare stand right now, and I have it mounted, you can see there, gripping it right here, because I find it gets a little more resonance that way than if you set the drum all the way down into the basket. But it still cuts some of the sustain off, so I'm probably going to move it back over to a tom stand. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and let you hear what these drums sound like. When you listen to this, I'm recording this on a regular iPhone, so you might want to use headphones when you listen to this video so you can really hear those drums accurately. But here we go. First, let's do the 10x8 over here. Twelve by 9. Fourteen. 16. The 2218. So I'm going to try to prop the phone up over here and let you hear the whole thing. I'm going to keep the snares off so you can really hear the tone of the drums come out. So here we go. With the snares on. So there you go, there's a little sound sample of them. And yeah, they're 6 ply, 5.4 millimeter shells. So really thin shells. And you know, the drums just absolutely sing. they get exactly what you want for that, you know, rock and roll sound. And you can also tune them up. You can see the thinness of the shell right there. You can also tune them up pretty good to get a good jazz sound and everything. Just superior drums. And honestly, I had a Pearl Music City Custom Reference Pure set before this one, and it was an 18-24, 13-9, and 16-18, and or 18-16, excuse me. And actually, these drums, in my opinion, sound better. I think the drums just they sing better. They have a better tone, and you know, maybe I just wasn't very good at tuning those. I don't know, but these really sound great. And yeah, I just wanted to put them on here so you guys could see them and actually hear them in somebody's home. So if anybody's out there looking for a new kit, I highly, highly recommend these drums. They're gorgeous and sound just as good as they look. And if there's anything else you'd like to see on this kit, just leave a comment, shoot me a message, and you know, I can try to hook you up with that. Also, I have my little Tascam digital recorder here, so at some point I'd like to get some, you know, I'm gonna put some microphones on these and record that and put it on there so you can kind of get a good idea of how they would sound mic'd up. But again, try to wear headphones when you hear those sounds, because I'm using this iPhone and it's probably not the best. But regardless, God bless y'all. Y'all have a good day, and I appreciate you checking this out.